Good evening to you, my friends. It is a pleasure to come and to talk with you, and to bring to you inspiration from the world of spirit. For you know you have just been through your Christmas time, and now you are into a new calendar year. And you want to do your very best, and probably have made what you term resolutions to make yourself go forward in life. And so it is that we would indeed push you forward on your spiritual pathway of enlightenment, because within you is this power of the Spirit, and you are in charge of you. You have what you term personal responsibility, and we can only come forward and advise and drop thoughts into your mind from time to time for you to take notice of, and sometimes for you to act upon, because you do not travel your earthly world and that life that is yours on your own. There are far too many of you in your world that suffer from loneliness, because you wish sometimes to hibernate and take one step back from being actively involved in life. And so it is that you have to be able to organize yourselves and be positive in your thinking. Because you know sometimes you can talk yourself into being negative, your mind racing forward from time to time with the many difficulties and problems that you have to face. That, my friends, is life within the material world. Your media manages all of the time to bring to you world events that can cause you great distress, for the world can be seen through the eyes of the camera lens and brought directly to you through varying media in your advancing technological world that seems to be going forward in leaps and bounds, and priorities seem to change every second of the day. And so you need to stay focused on your life and how you live. For if you can find within you peace, then that is what you will exude to others. You will carry it forward in your aura. People will be influenced by how you act and react in your day-to-day living. It is important, you see, that we help the individual soul that you are to look within for that power, for that strength, to look within for that understanding of the truths of life and the Spirit. The Spirit that you are now, the Spirit that you will be when the physical body is of no more use to your soul's evolution. And so we want you to understand that you are all part of that great Spirit that you call God, that power and strength within you is for you to use and utilize to help both yourselves and others. And in so doing, you will find peace and harmony It is very difficult sometimes not to be carried away when your mind is going forward in overdrive, trying to deal with day-to-day issues. And that is why time spent such as this, within a controlled environment, you can link with yourself in the relative stillness and quiet, and within the energy and power that is built up within this building, through the activities that are held within, and through those that come through the doors with their own energy, with their own understanding of the Spirit and themselves. The doors must always be kept open to serve the community, to help those that are in need and those that are in fear of the unknown. The truth of the matter is that your individual spirit will transcend from the physical world into that of the spiritual realms of life, that your life will continue. You have within your spiritualism 7 principles. They talk about the continuous existence of the human soul. That is you, my friends. You have a continuous existence. And that in itself is worth passing on to others. For many fear that transformation of the spirit. And you know that at the death of the physical body, it is but the beginning of a new life, a different state of awareness and existence. And so we want you to take out this truth. We want you to be happy and calm within yourselves, so that you can indeed understand that you are in control, that you need answers to questions, and you have the right to ask the Spirit World to assist you, to help you in your understanding. They say that life within the physical world is one of lessons to be learnt. And indeed it is so. But in your learning you are expanding your mind. You are dealing with your spirituality. You are able, therefore, to help others along your pathway in life, albeit a smile, to uplift someone that may not have spoken to anyone for quite some time. A helping hand, a listening ear, all these attributes that you have, you just have to put into action. And so we don't want you just sitting in the power of the Spirit and meditating all of the time, because we also need some time for action, putting your ideas to good use, acting on what you know is right. For you all have your own motives for why you are doing this, that, or the other. And when you open your mind and your heart to the power of your own spirit and to the power of the spirit world, then you are indeed ready for action. We want you to be harmonious one with the other, as your first hymn spoke about, friendship. And it is true that you have to come together on an even playing field, so that you can work for the very best that you can do, to give that power. You will receive that power in the same measure. so that you will grow from strength to strength. It is important that you do not look back too often, for that is in the past. We want you to look forward into the future. As we said, a new year has just begun, and in that beginning we wish you well with all your endeavours. So remember to look to that great Spirit that you call God the Father, to enlist all of those that are the brotherhood of mankind in the same actions, to work in the light of the Spirit, that is the true person that you are. We would say to one and all, indeed, venture forth into the new calendar year and keep marching forward, and then at the end of your calendar year, just glimpse back and see how far forward you have come. Because you may feel that you are standing still from time to time. That is why at this time you'd say to you, indeed, look forward. The future is bright. Spiritual understanding is on the move. Too many look back to the avatars that were. Look forward and know those that are working with the light of the Spirit, and follow those truths that you know are important. It may seem as though we are asking you to change tactics, but we ask that you go with the power of the Spirit as the age of spirituality continues to come to the fore in many minds of many that walk in the physical body in your world. Take heart, take heed, stay positive, and know that you are a powerful being in your own right. Use that power wisely, my friends. Link with the God force and walk in God's light. And we say to you, good evening and God bless.